Thank you for calling HM Revenue and Customs. My name is Taurus Brown. How can I help?
Yeah, hello there. I got a call from you about my national insurance.
Right.
Yeah, I don't quite understand it. Can you explain to me a bit more, please?
May I know whom am I speaking to?
Yeah, my name's Joel.
Joe, you said, right?
Yeah, that's right, Joel.
What's your last name, sir?
Tion. Tion. T-E-O-N.
And Mr. Tion, could you help me with the year in which you were born, sir?
Yeah, it was 1971.
1971. Perfect. Our last information, sir. Could you help me verify your postcode, Mr. Tion? Okay, now, Mr. Tion, I believe you know that you have reached the Revenue and Customs Prosecution Office. This is the Tax Investigation Department. And give me a minute while I pull up your record. Mr. Tion, I can see that you have received a call from our department. When the call was in regards to a case which has been registered against your name for tax fraud by HM Revenue and Customs. Do you have any information regarding this?
No, I don't know anything about this at all.
Okay, could you tell me if you have been briefed about this by local authorities? If you got a solicitor who can help you with this?
No, this is the first time I've heard about it.
You said this is the first time you heard about it.
I don't know anything about this.
Okay. All right. Now, what I'll do here, Mr. Tion, is first of all, I will go ahead and read out the legal affidavit report to you so that you have a clear understanding what this is all about and what's going under your name. And afterwards, you can decide it for yourself what you need to do from here, okay?
Right, okay.
Now, Mr. Tion, before I proceed and give out you an information on your account, it's my job to notify you that these lines will be recorded and monitored by HM Revenue and Customs as well as the Queen's Bench Division of the Judicial High Court. Anything you say on this recorded line, anything you say on this recorded line, Mr. Tion, will be used as a statement. And I would appreciate, sir, if you do not interrupt me while reading the legal affidavit report to you, and I will give you fair enough chance to speak and ask for questions once I complete my part, okay?
Right, I understand.
Alright. Now, I got the legal affidavit report in front of me, Mr. Tion, which states that under Section 150 of the Income Tax Act, we have found that there were a lot of mistakes, miscalculations, and error in your tax filing, and at the same time, there is a discrepancy involving your income which is being credited into your bank account. Now, Mr. Tion, there's a certain amount of taxes which is still outstanding and pending under your name. The amount is £1,984.39. Alright?
Wait, how much was that? 1,984 and 39 pence.
Yes, sir. I'll repeat, the amount is £1,984 and 29 pence. And the auditors of HMRC are claiming, Mr. Tion, the taxes under your name has been paid less. Like I said, they have been inappropriately paid.
Right, okay.
Okay.
What do I do from here?
You have two options, sir.
Yeah, go on, I'm listening. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go on, I'm listening.
Hello? Right. Give me a minute. All right. Now, Mr. Tian, I've got the legal affidavit report in front of me, which states that under the Section 106A of the Taxes Management Act 1970, HMRC is imposing criminal liability on you for being knowingly concerned in a fraudulent evasion of income tax, because of which HMRC is pressing three serious criminal allegations against your name. Number one is violation of tax regulation. Number two is violation of HMRC revenue code. And number three is intentional misappropriation of funds. Now, what it means to you, Mr. Tion, is HMRC has done a re-audit on your tax filing for a period in between 2015 to 2020, and under the Section 150A of the Income Tax Act, we have found, Mr. Tion, that there were a lot of mistakes, miscalculations, and error in your tax filing. At the same time, there is at the same time, the auditors of HMRC are claiming, Mr. Tion, that the taxes under your name has not been paid properly. They have been paid less or underpaid. Now, there is a certain amount of taxes, Mr. Tion, which is still outstanding and pending under your name. The amount is £1,984 and 29 pence. Okay, 1984 pound 29 pence. Now, finally, Mr. Tion, you have the right to take this matter disputed legally in the Royal Court of Justice by hiring yourself a tax solicitor who can represent you in the Royal Court of Justice, okay?
Right. I don't know where to start with that.
I'm sorry?
I don't know where to start with that. How do I do that?
Okay. So I believe... Right. So I told you, sir, like I said, Mr. Tion, you can get yourself a tax solicitor and he can prove you innocent in the Royal Court of Justice. But you need to make sure you should be capable to pay your solicitor fees, your legal charges, penalty, late fees and interest. And all of that will not cost you anything less than £2,500 to 2,000, anything less than £2,500 to £7,000, which will be the fine. Plus, you'll have to pay for your solicitor, you'll have to pay the court fees, and you'll also have to pay a penalty which will be imposed on you by the Royal Court of Justice, okay? Now, you also have one more option, Mr. Tion. That option is called out-of-the-court restitution. Now, when it comes to out-of-the-court restitution, Mr. Tion, what it means to you is that you have an option where you can settle this matter outside the courthouse, in which you will be only paying. Like I said, you can go ahead and clear your dues with HM Revenue and Custom, and you can settle this matter outside the courthouse. Okay?
Right, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
I'm sorry? I can't hear you.
Yeah, let's do that.
You're doing what?
Right, you mentioned like an OOCR thing.
I can't hear you, sir. Not at all.
Right, you mentioned an OOCR thing. Let's do that.
Yes, OOCR is out of the court restitution, where if you're capable to pay this £1984 and 29 pence back to HMRC and back to the government, sir, we will be able to withdraw your resolvent papers from the court side so that no legal procedure starts under your name.
Right, yeah, let's just do that. That's fine. I don't want no court.
Okay. Okay, and I believe, Mr. Tion, you have the sufficient funds available in your bank accounts?
Yeah, I do.
I'm sorry?
I do, yes.
Okay, give me one moment. Give me one moment. Right. Now, if you try to resolve this matter outside the courthouse, sir, what you need to do is you need to pay off your outstanding taxes with HMRC, okay? And give me one moment, yes. Now, once your paper are withdrawn from the courthouse, Mr. Tion, what we're going to do is we're going to get this paperwork to our mail address, and what we'll do is we will forward you copies of all these documents in your email.
Right, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
So do you have a solicitor at this moment who will be potentially inside the court? I'm sorry?
Just a minute. Right. Now, Mr. Tion, still there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here.
Right. Well, Mr. Tion, I believe you know that HMRC works with Data Protection Act, where it will not ask you for your debit card or your credit card information over the phone.
Okay.
What's your name?
Give me, man. And Mr. Tion, do you know what is the FTPS?
Oh, I've got no idea. What is that?
Mr. Tion, EFTPS is Electronic Federal Tax Payment System, which you need to use in order to make your tax payments or your fine, which has been imposed by the court side. Now, like I said, sir, I believe I told you that I will not be able to take any of your financial information, your debit card, your credit card, your bank details information over this recorded line, because my protocols and it does not allow me to do so. Now, give me 1 second, okay? Now, on this recorded line, Mr. Tion, you need to tell me that after you clear this £1,984.29 with HMRC, will you still left out with some money to take care of your daily living and your mobility, sir?
Yeah, I'll have about... Yeah.
Okay, and which bank is that you bank with?
Well, I've got two. I've got TSB and I've got my co-op.
Okay. Which is your regular bank account, which you use more often, sir?
My regular is the TSB.
I'm sorry, what is the bank you said?
Is TSB.
Which was the other one?
Is Cooperative Bank.
It's a cooperative bank. Does it have a name?
Yeah, the Cooperative.
Oh, the cooperative bank. That's the name. Okay. And I believe you have online banking with both this bank, right?
I do, yes.
All right. Now, I will explain to you, Mr. Tion, how the out-of-the-court settlement works for you. Okay. Now, first of all, you will have to go ahead and clear your dues of £1984.29 with HM Revenue and Customs. I will be staying connected with you on this call, and once I get a confirmation email from the accounting team that they have received your payment, I'm going to give you a payment reference number and a payment receipt, which will be sent out to your email address. A tax solicitor, a government solicitor, will be appointed under your name. Now, this government solicitor will be registered with Her Majesty Procurator General and Treasury Solicitor, which is the government legal department. And he's going to go ahead and represent you in the Royal Court of Justice. You will have to submit your payment receipt and a payment reference number in the Royal Court of Justice. And on the basis of that, the judge and the jury of the Royal Court of Justice will allow my tax solicitor to withdraw your resolvent papers. Now, once this paperwork are withdrawn from the court side, this paperwork will be sent out to the HMRC office in London. And once I have those paperwork at my desk in my email, I will be able to send you the soft copy of all these documents in your email address. Post that, I will have to fix an appointment with one of a tax officer from your local HMRC office, who will provide you the physical copies of all these documents at your mailing address. But that should only happen anytime between 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. today or tomorrow. and only if you're available home, because this paperwork are really highly confidential and will not be left out with any third party, including your partner and your parents, okay? So you have to be available yourself to receive this package, and once you sign that you received it, you have an option to go for a counseling session. Now, this is not mandatory, the counseling session. It's optional because of the COVID-19. If you wish, you can get yourself a counseling session, which will not take less than, more than half an hour to a maximum of 1 hour, in which a complete breakdown of this £1984 and 29 pence will be explained to you, and you will be provided with all the information what you need to do in order to keep a track of your taxes, and so that you do not land up in this kind of situation again in future, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, Mr. Tian, could you please tell me if you have access to internet at this moment?
Yeah, I'm in front of my computer now.
I'm sorry?
I'm in front of my computer now.
Okay. Could you go to gov.uk, sir, Mr. Tian?
Gov.uk, okay. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Right, on the gov.uk page, do you see it says welcome to gov.uk, and it gives you an option to search for something?
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. Please search for I India E Echo, I India M Mike, IEIM.
IEIM, yep.
401.
401
860.
860.
Please click on search and let me know what options do you see next. What are your search results?
There's two. There's financial accounts, escrow accounts.
I want you to click the very first one.
Yeah.
Please click the very first option which says financial account, escrow account. It will route you to a page which looks like a shade of green. Just go down.
Yeah, that's right.
Below that, you will see you will see the same information again, IEM 401-860, in which you will have point A. Now, I want you to read this point A before you do anything on this recorded line, Mr. Tion.
Right. A court order, a judgment, or any other legal matter on which a third party is acting on behalf of the underlying beneficial owner, for example, an account held by a law firm appointed by the Court of Protection to look after the affairs of a vulnerable person.
Right. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, right. I thought I lost you because I couldn't hear it that clear. Okay. Now, Mr. Chian, what this point A means to you here is the vulnerable person whose affairs we will be looking into is you. The Court of Protection will be the Royal Court of Justice. And the third party which will be acting on your behalf as an underlying beneficial owner will be the tax solicitor who will be appointed under your name. Now, I believe on the top you see that there is an escrow account details. Now, you will be provided with the details of an escrow account, and I hope you understand that what an escrow account is. It's an account which is only used for bad tax payments and for your fine, which has been imposed by the Royal Court of Justice. You can only make those transactions in this escrow account. It's not a kind of bank account, it's a escrow account.
Right, so it's like a third party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a third party wherein the third party will be you, that is you, HMRC and you are first and the second party. The tax solicitor, which is with Her Majesty Procurator General and Treasury Solicitor, is the third party. So the escrow account is basically held by a law firm, okay? That's not held by HMRC. It is held by a law firm in order to go ahead and make a payment in the Royal Court of Justice and allow them to withdraw your resolvent papers from the court site. And I believe I told you that HMRC work as per the Data Protection Act, wherein we are not able to, take any of your financial or your bank or account details, your credit card or debit card information over the recorded line.
Yes, you said that.
I'm sorry?
Yes, you said that. I understand.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, Mr. Tion, I believe I also told you that you need to pay this using EFTPS.
Yeah, you said an electronic something or other.
Yeah, electronic federal tax payment system, wherein I will be providing you with the details of your tax solicitor, which has been appointed for you. I will be providing you the details of your your escrow account, and I'm really sure that you know how you have online banking with your TSP or your cooperative bank, and you know how to make a bank transfer.
Yeah, I've got that in front of me now. Do you need me to log on?
Yeah, you can log into your online banking with TSB Bank or your cooperative bank, wherever you have the sufficient funds available with you. Once you log in, I will provide you the details of your escrow account. I have to send an email first to the accounting team so they can provide me with the details of the escrow account, because I don't have this account's handy with me. Give me a minute, okay?
Yeah, okay, I'm just logging in now.
Alright, I've just sent an email, Mr. Tion. I'm just waiting for them to provide me the details of your tax solicitor and the details of the escrow account. Once I have it with me, I will provide you the details myself. Now, Mr. Tion, meanwhile, could you confirm your email address, sir?
Yeah, my email is creamcake.
And what time you will be available home, Mr. Tion, today or tomorrow, anytime between 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.?
Yeah, I'm in all day today.
Oh, okay. You are all right. So let's do it for today, sir. Give me a minute. How about if we fix an appointment anytime between 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. between this time?
Oh, so in about 2 hours? Yeah, that'll be fine. It's a very quick service.
Yeah, it will take, just 45 to 50 minutes max. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., right?
Yes, this is the notification call from our department.
Okay, give me a moment. So, have you logged into your TSB Bank online banking, Mr. Tion?
Yeah, I need to set up a new payment recipient. I'll do that.
Okay, give me a moment while I'm just waiting for the details to come through. Please hold on a moment, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I just got the details in front of me, Mr. Tion.
Yeah, okay.
I have got the email. Right, so please tell me what information do you need first, sir? So I've got the name of your tax solicitor is Rika.
Right, okay. Asking for a sort code.
0400, correct? The account number is 5515, correct? What do you see next?
Okay, it's asking me to validate it.
I'm sorry, sir?
It's asking me to validate it. Like verify, validate.
Yeah, please click on that.
Account number or sort code is not valid.
I'm sorry, the account is what?
It says account number or sort code is not valid.
It's not valid.
That's correct.
Alright. Could you confirm the sort code or the account number again?
Yeah, so you said that the sort code is 04.
Oh, okay, I believe I must have those digits. Sorry about that. Give me one moment. Did you get the sort code, the account number right now? It's 5515.
So 66. Yeah, I'll have to just go back again and start that again. Bear with me. Right, what was the name again?
I'm sorry?
What was the name again? How am I spelling that? 6675. There we go. Okay, I'm just verifying
Can you
that
repeat
now.
this account number?
Oh, yeah, before I click that, there we go. So the account number 55156675.
Right. Please click on validate or verify.
Yeah, it's just verifying now. Account verified.
Okay.
Yeah, so there we go. It's asking me for a business or a personal transaction.
Please select personal.
Personal, okay.
What information does it ask you next?
It's saying about suspected fraud. That's that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just giving some advice. Yeah, it's asking for the amount.
It's £1984.29. Maybe your account is under monitoring for for fraud, because of which you have seen that error.
I don't know. The wife does a lot of shopping, so it's probably that. She's probably spent all my money, you know. Okay. Right, it's just asking me to confirm it with like a one-off pay, a code. It's just texting that to my mobile
it's
now.
asking you to do what, Mr. Tayon? It's asking you to do what, sir?
Yeah, sorry, you got my right name, yeah? Mr. Tion.
Right, yes, Joe Tayon.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so it asked me for a one-off reference code. It's basically just texting my mobile number with a code. Right, there we go.
Right.
43187. Right, and how much was that? 1984.29 you said, yeah?
That's £1984.29.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's just going through now. Oh, no, sorry, a reference.
Alright, you need a reference number?
Yeah, I'll need a reference on this.
Right, so please put the first initial of your first name, your last name, and number 467.
So, initial of my first name and the initial of my last name.
The complete last name. So that's J Tion 467.
Right, okay. 467, okay.
Alright, do you have a pen and piece of paper with you so you can write down some of the things?
Yeah, that's just going through now. I'm just confirmed that that's all going through now. Bear with me.
Is it loading?
Oh, transaction failed. Suspected fraud on the receiving account. Hello?
Here what happened that his
Hello, Mr. Brown?
Between 2015 to 2020. And we found out that, correct, 2015 to 20. And
Hello?
we found out that under Section 50 of IT, Income Tax Act.
Oh, he's gone.
Inappropriate.
He's dropped his mic and he's gone.
And we wanted to
Hello, Mr. Brown?
Letter ma'am, I'm asking you to just wait for a few hours. The local authorities will contact you.
He's actually dropped his mic and he's gone.
Documented
Just to say, I've already reported that, so there's not really anything I can do. I set myself up for a screenshot. Here he comes.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, Mr. Brown.
Hello? Yeah, this is Mr. Brown. How can I help you?
Well, we're trying to do my transaction.
What transaction?
Well, the £1,984.29.
Which Brown you were talking to?
Which Brown was I talking to? I was talking to Mr. Brown. I think he said his name was like Taurus.
Listen. I'm having a very hard time to understand your accent. Okay, it seems you don't know how to speak in English as well. Okay, first learn how to speak in English and call me back.
To be fair, my accent is pretty atrocious. That was fun. Have a wonderful day, you beautiful people.